Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news all right. 49ers fans, buckle up because what's happening right now in the NFL's NFC West is nothing short of seismic. Rumors are swirling, insiders are talking, and the potential trade that could reshape the landscape of the division is gaining serious traction. We're talking about none other than Maxx Crosby, the all-pro edge rusher from the Las Vegas Raiders, possibly making his way to the Bay Area. Now I know what you're thinking, another trade rumor? But hear me out because this one has some serious weight and it could be a game changer for San Francisco. First off, let's set the scene. The Raiders are in a bit of a mess right now. They're sitting at 210 with a cap space of around $22 million, and their season has been nothing short of chaotic. They've had issues at quarterback, a defense that's giving up nearly 26 points per game, and a front seven that's been underperforming big time. It's no secret they're in full rebuild mode, and that often means they're open to moving key players for draft picks that can help them reset. And that's where Maxx Crosby comes into the picture. Crosby, at just 28 years old, is a true game wrecker. Throughout his career, he's amassed 52 sacks, and his 2025 PFF pass rush grade is among the best in the league, hovering around the top 3 for edge rushers. His overall grade is a solid 87, and he's been a consistent force on the field. In 2025, he's played 12 games with 37 solo tackles, 22 assists, and 8 sacks for 41 yards. That's not just production, that's dominance. His 2-8 pressures per game project to around 15 sacks in a full season, which would make him one of the top sack artists in the league, an absolute nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. Plus, he's also got an interception, 2 forced fumbles, and a 22% win rate on pass rushes, which is elite. His EPA disrupt metric is +1. 9, and he's been a constant pressure creator with 35 pressures so far this season. What makes Crosby so attractive isn't just his stats, but his ability to impact the game in multiple ways. His 2-8 pressures per game, combined with his knack for disrupting the pocket, would slot perfectly into a 49ers defense that's been somewhat shorthanded lately. With Nick Bosa out for a stretch and other key pieces like Fred Warner also missing games, bringing in a player like Crosby would immediately bolster that pass rush, making the 49ers front seven even more formidable. Now, the Raiders, in their effort to tank for a better draft position or to rebuild, are reportedly willing to part with Crosby in exchange for a second-round pick in 2026 and a fourth-rounder in 2027. That's a significant price, but considering Crosby's talent and age, it's a price that could be well worth it for San Francisco. Especially because the 49ers are in a championship window right now, and adding a player of Crosby's caliber could be the piece that pushes them over the top. It's a risk, sure, but one that could pay off immensely. Let's not forget, the Raiders are also shedding cap space, around $20 million, by moving Crosby, which they're reallocating to bolster their offensive line and cornerback positions. They've been trying to open up room for their future, and they're showing a clear willingness to shake things up. The fact that they're moving away from their pass rush, which has seen sacks drop by 15% this year, highlights just how much they're in rebuild mode. They're not just trading players, they're trading their future for draft capital, signaling they're not competing this season and might be planning to hit reset entirely. Meanwhile, the 49ers, sitting at 5-7 with playoff odds of +20, are still very much in the mix for a deep playoff run. Their defense, despite some injuries, remains one of the top units in the league, especially against the run where they've been stout. They've been able to generate pressure, but adding Crosby would be like pouring gasoline on an already roaring fire. His presence would help transform San Francisco's defense, turning it into a top 15 unit once again, with a projected 40 total sacks for the season and a significant increase in turnovers, something the 49ers have been striving for all year. Crosby's impact doesn't stop at sacks. His relentless motor and ability to win in the trenches could be the difference maker in tight games. San Francisco's offense has been quite efficient, with Brock Purdy playing some of his best football, gaining about 2 seconds of pocket time, an improvement of plus 14% in EPA pass, moving from 25th to 11th in the league. That extra second or so can be the difference between a sack and a big play. Christian McCaffrey is also benefiting, with a plus 13% increase in yards after contact, averaging 4.6 yards per carry. All these pieces working together mean the Niners are poised to make a serious playoff push, and Crosby could be the final piece that elevates them to Super Bowl contenders once again. Now let's consider the odds. According to some betting markets, the 49ers are at plus 12-0 to win the Super Bowl right now. That may seem like a long shot, but with the addition of a player like Crosby, those odds could shorten dramatically. His presence in the playoffs, where he's projected to be a key factor in around 95% of runs with about 3.5 sacks in postseason play, could be the spark that propels San Francisco to their 7th Lombardi Trophy. Think about it, a dominant pass rusher who can consistently pressure the quarterback, force turnovers, and change the course of games. That's exactly what the 49ers need to finally get over the hump. And what about the division? The Seahawks are still lurking, but a trade for Crosby could give the 49ers a serious edge in the NFC West. With a stronger pass rush, more consistent pressure, and a defense that's better equipped to handle the league's top offenses, San Francisco could double down on their rebuild and push for supremacy in the West. It's reminiscent of the Hendrickson trade in 2024, which helped the Bengals push their pressure numbers into the top tier. If the 49ers can land Crosby, it's almost like turning the dial up to 11. Looking ahead, this move has a lot of potential. The Raiders are clearly signaling that they're going for a full rebuild, and Crosby, with his elite skills and youth, fits perfectly into the picture. For the 49ers, it's a chance to add a proven game changer who can be a cornerstone of their defense for years to come. The combination of Crosby's talent, the need for a boost in the pass rush, and San Francisco's championship ambitions makes this story one of the most exciting in the league right now. In conclusion, this isn't just another trade rumor. It's a real possibility that could redefine the NFC West landscape. The 49ers, with their talented roster and strategic additions, could be on the verge of something big, and Crosby might just be the missing piece. Fans, get ready because if this happens, it's going to be a game changer. The division will never be the same, and the path to another Super Bowl might just get a whole lot clearer. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on the possibility of Maxx Crosby joining the Niners? Do you think this move could push us over the edge? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news. The offseason is heating up and it looks like we're in for some exciting times ahead. Let's go, 49ers.